Why, hello there, I'm Maris, this is GamerQuest, and this is The Shore VR. Do want to thank the devs for giving me a copy of this to take a look at. This is a beautiful horror game. We're going to get to see all sorts of fun, wiggly things like Cthulhu and just tentacles, and it's going to be glorious. Really beautiful game, too. Has great physics in it. Love the Kraken logos for the interesting stuff. Breaking stuff. There we go. Now, you do get a spear, or spears, I should say, to use in this. The journal is to my side. You'll see me pop it out accidentally once in a blue moon when I'm trying to grab stuff. I have a... There it is. I'm just trying to put it in. Didn't mark up. I don't believe it's meant to go in there. Because these are just, like, notes on finding, like, little excerpts of people who've, like, washed up on shore. Look how good this seagull looks. And it's huge, too. Like, seagulls are big, but not that big. Unless that's, like, albatross. It could be an albatross. So you can see there was an outline there. I did miss that one. However, I do catch another one a bit later, which that one would have been the that one I just passed would have been the preferable one to say. Me deciding. So I figured I'd go to the lighthouse. I mean, that's... I figured if I'm washing up on shore, that's the most logical place for me to go, is the lighthouse. Because everybody else would have gone. These crystals are really beautiful too. Like the whole environment is beautiful, and you can see there's some crazy stuff going on over there. We'll get into that. I'm waiting for the... Yeah, you see me pointing over there. I'm waiting for the wiggly bits. Because I'm expecting wiggly bits. Because that's, you know... all that lovely Lovecraftian horror. There's a lot of tentacles and gelatinous things involved. Like those giant crazy trees over there that look just ominous. And then there's the wiggling thing. And there we have it, our wiggling thing. I just walked right past that one. Oh, you know I had to. This was so satisfying. It's got some nice little house. I do have to say this, though. You really do need to, like, at least scan over the stuff and read it. Because there are certain clues you're going to pick up when you do that, you know, you may be able to think back on, because you see how it's saying, like, 3 idols, things like that. Well, we're going to find out that we need 2 of the 3 idols. You know, things like that. So I would suggest, you know, just scanning over stuff. You don't have to, like, super thoroughly read it and commit it to memory, but it's, whacking things. I wish the volume on the radio was a little bit higher. But you can say, now this is saying that there's something walking the shoreline. So we know that we can expect something on the shoreline now, at some point. I'm not saying immediately, but at some point. So now they're talking about an artifact. And they moved it to the third floor of the lighthouse, so... into my backpack. This, like, oboe sound and music is, just... doesn't help the whole situation. Because, like, you're in this environment. And it's... something's going on. You definitely don't feel right in it. So there's our thing. Isn't he lovely? So you can see this person's having visions after touching that, and they go into madness. Now, I was able to grab that coin. I think I saw another one somewhere else. I don't know if I'm going to need them later. I may not. Like, there's a lot of interactables. Look at this just barren landscape. And look at that thing right there. Why is it wiggling? What a desolate place, though. I mean, the forest looks beautiful. That green, verdant forest, not the black, weird things. The wampum willow over there. Now you're gonna start to hear a weird noise. Like a high-pitched frequency. Oh, here's... yeah. That's great. Speed reading this thing. Nothing of interest though. You hear that wind noise? There's that high-pitched little squeal. Look at this thing. Look at all the eyes. You don't hear it too prominently on that one. I'll point it out again to you. So cute. Like, it's really ugly, but really cute. That's me keep pulling out my darn journal. You have inventory, I would say inventory pockets on your side, and then you have a backpack. And I just realized there's a spear right on that thing. Well, it's okay. Got the job done anyway. Yeah, like that looks like a golem over there, like a lit up white and something golem. These were awesome. Let me take a closer look at these. This chest set's so cool. Like seriously, beautiful chest set. And you can see it's all interactable, so like if there was someone standing here, like technically we could stand there and play chess with that. I'll pick up with my left. That's a lovely picture. Yeah, that's a whole lot of tentacles. And that's where it is. And if you look, you'll see me point out, that's where we saw those weird, like, blips. You can still kind of see that it's acting up. There's, like, rifts over that spot of the water. And this is the painter describing things. So, yeah, so you see it's like a... Exactly where those are is where that was. So there's probably, I would say maybe like some type of spell or like cloaking thing. I'm sure we'll run into it later. Alright, out of the wind. Again, if you see me spin a weird way sometimes randomly, that's just me unwrapping myself from my wires. Because you do a lot of looking around. You don't realize it, but you just want to take everything in. You gotta. So now it's like, and there was quite a few paths to take on this. So you'll see me like go down some and backtrack. You know, sometimes it's a little tough to make the determination of where you're going to go. There's that noise again. And there it is. There's a spear. Whoops. Leaning over too much. So right now I didn't see that little Lovecraftian octopus baby. Kraken kid. So I'm just checking things out. You'll hear that high-pitched noise pick up again. It's very light, but it's there. And it's crying, and I didn't expect it to explode with that much gusto. Actually startled me. I wasn't prepared the first couple times. It's just like so... bleh. So now we gotta go. Like I said, I didn't actually see the other spear. Had I seen the spear on the rocking chair and realized, I would have gotten that other one first. But that's alright. The movement in this game was great, too. Now, again, I do take meclizine to help with motion sickness. It goes by the name of Dramamine in stores. It's for, like, seasickness and things like that. Although, I do have to also say this. A lot of VR games now have started making adjustments where you're less likely to get... and it's small adjustments, but you're less likely to get motion sickness, and they've been a big help, so... Okay, mission complete. I am not giving this spear up. I just want to put that out there, that spear is mine. I don't trust any of this. Like, so far it's been fairly calm, except for the weird tentacle babies. And Whomping Willow off in the distance there, so it's like, you know... And then I'm reading that there's something walking the shores. Well, that's where I'm at. This is lovely. I really thought I was going to run into it here. So this is saying to not walk the shores at night. There's something that's following people very quickly behind them. Obviously, it's daytime right now, so we're still good. There were a lot of boats here, too, but check out that one. That one's in great condition over there. Pointing it out with the spear. So like, these things coming up, I thought they were like footmarks or something like that. But they're not, they're candles. Why there's candles in the middle of the beach, who knows? Although they could have something to do with what I'm going to be finding in a second, which is right here. But there's no other candles around here, so I'm just thinking they're just, you know, crazy people lighting things on the beach. This was really beautiful. Very big. Doesn't look that big from this view, but these things are huge. We got some cool cave art. Etchings on those. Now, the big ones that are in the water and on the land also have those, like, runes etched into them and things like that. So here we have some logs from sailors that are washed up. Again, it's always good to just like scan them real quick. Lovely. Just throwing stuff aside. It's like, I don't need you. Oh, there's the noise. There it is. You can see I'm looking for it. I'm looking at those trees. Ugh. Oh. There it is. There it is. Splat. Now, I think that piece that I just grabbed goes in the gem with the two mermen on it in the little cave that I was just at. So you can see this guy's talking about what's going on, people arguing with each other, things like that. Just looking for anything else that I can grab. Oh boy. These. I'm waiting for one of these to come slam down on top of me, like, I was just waiting for it. And then you got this tree with a damn eyeball, and it's like, really? And there we go. We're in for it now. This eye freaked out once I saw this thing was moving. It's like, okay. What is it? Look at me, I'm all backing up like, what in the hell? It just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Oh, Jesus. I was like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell, let me hide behind a tree. It's like, oh my god, look at this thing. I can't back up far enough away from this thing, and now it's spawning stuff. Oh, god. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I have a spear. Okay. Let's try it. I'm got up my courage. I was freaked out. Look at all the eyes it has. So now I'm getting real brave. I'm like, I got this. This is a video game. I'm like, maybe I should stab it in the legs. Like, look at this thing. It's so gigantic. And it's like, how dare you? And then, like, after that, like, I had this, there was another one. It's like a calming moment where, like, I'm okay. Okay. That was a lot more fluff than substance for right now. So, of course, now we're going to try to stab this tree in the eye. Because why not? Got a nice harpoon next to it. Now, maybe I was supposed to use the harpoon. I'm not sure. There's so many nooks and crannies to look over. These big old horn-looking things, and I was also looking for some way to get on this boat, but unfortunately, it's, don't believe it's conducive. So this guy's now scratching the back of his head to the point that his hair is falling out and things are going wrong. So this is another one that's asking for help if you get this, you know, because they're obviously washed up on the shore. Here we go. So, of course, now I'm like, oh, well, it went up this path. So, I have my spear. I'm gonna be brave. And the game's like, no, you are not being brave. Quite an experience this was, and is. It's very, very creepy, very freaky, and quite startling at times. But, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye! Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to donate, go to gamerquest.tv/donate, and I will see you on the next video.